Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in ma ba'd. This is a message to the Ex Malikis, the Sunni ones. We don't care about, the innovators, but ones that, for whatever reason, maybe they were kind of forced to study the Hanafi school or the Shafi'i school, and they're all Sunni schools, so we have no problem with it, but and this is assuming they even made it levels. Usually if they made it, higher levels, they probably wouldn't even consider switching their schools. But, somewhere down the line, they did in the beginning or maybe close to intermediate level, they switched to another Sunni school. And then they start, later quoting the Maliki school. It doesn't really work like that anymore. This is assuming that one was even proficient in the first place. And one forgets and needs to revise. And knowing more than one school is extremely difficult. So comparative fiqhism is an extremely difficult thing. So, even knowing the khilaf in your own school. So, switching and, you're learning the Hanafi school, for example, or whatever school, the Shafi'i school or the Hanbali school. And you're trying to recall what the Malikis said, you haven't really looked at it in maybe months or years. You haven't really revised. And then you think that you can still quote it correctly. One needs to be extremely careful. And we advise, our brothers and sisters, Sunni brothers and sisters that, left the Maliki school for another school. Again, it's still, a valid school. They're the four schools of Sunni of thought. So, no problem. But just the problem that we have is just the, quoting the Maliki school. No longer being Maliki. It's just a problem. We see the mistakes of our brothers and sisters that quote the Maliki school after they left it and they're studying another school, and just a reminder, inshallah, to not do it. And even when you quote other schools generally, anyway, it's kind of taken with a grain of salt. But when you want to make yourself as an authority in this past school and to show that you know more than one school, this is not the correct way. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.